guys, g'day. Welcome to my channel, Chit Chat Down Under. Hi, I'm Diane. This is my mum, Alberta.
Hello.
And today we're doing a haul for mum and one small bag of mine just to top it up. It's really hot here. It's 9 a.m. in the morning, but it is so hot, isn't it? It's really hot. Okay, but first of all, I wanted to show you. Now, remember I hauled 5 packs of random little gift card packs or card packs. Now, I did give a pack to mum. You haven't done yours yet.
Nope.
And I gave a pack to my daughter, who also does hauls with me occasionally. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and visiting with me today and my mum. And with the 3 packs that I had left over, I just simply unpacked them, put all the beads and the sequins and ephemera together, the same sort of ephemera together, and then I just started making cards. Now, they do have an example on the back of the pack of 6 cards that you can make, and I sort of used it a little bit as a guide, but still mainly did it myself. And I'll just give you a quick look. So these are the cards that I ended up with. So they are 3-dimensional. They have got some of the stuff is just simply glued on. Other stuff is put little foam squares behind it to give it a bit of depth. And the cards, it comes with all the envelopes. So it came, I think some of the packs came with 3 large cards and 3 or 4 small. And I think one of the packs came with just the small pack, and they turned out really lovely. And I have got quite a bit of ephemera left, guys, so I think that you could probably make quite a few more cards out of it. Now, I did add on a few of them some little accents like this. I don't know if you can see the little bit of glitter there. I just put that on some of the cards, and the large cards turned out lovely too. So you just put the little, so you end up, you've got a lot of these type of grids. You just put that on the back first, and then make a little flower arrangement, and basically you can put on it what you like. And they come with so many different little bits and pieces, and I will show you the stuff that I have left over, because there's quite a bit of it, but I think they're lovely. They'd make a really nice little gift for someone who's ill, or someone who's lost someone, or even just as a best wishes or a thank you. They're lovely, and all different colors, of course. So these are the larger ones. I think the smaller ones seem to have turned out a bit better, I think.
Yeah.
The larger ones are cute, but I think the smaller ones are nicer. Do you agree, Mum?
Yeah. Were these little stones in there as well?
Yeah, they're all in there. Everything.
Oh,
It came with all the little bits
I
of...
didn't even look at that.
This, I did add this. I still had this left over, and I
Yeah.
added it. But you can add, if you've got little bits of pieces. I didn't have a lot of poses made up, so...
Beautiful.
Yeah, I would, and this is what I had left, guys. So I stuck it in one of these bags that I hauled a few weeks ago. And so I've still got all of these ribbons and sequins left. And I still have butterflies and the little gold pieces and little hearts left. And I also have all of these bits left. So you've got your little frames, your little lace pieces. There's a couple there.
That's good.
And a frame. And I've got quite a few borders left, and quite a few, and I've actually put the foam pieces at the back of them already, ready to go. So as I said, there's lots of pieces left, so I'm able to make quite a few more cards out of this lot. So basically, I think it worked out just over, what did we say, just over or just under $2 a card.
Yeah.
And I think because there's so much left over, and because I made a few cards out of some old cardstock that I had laying around, I could probably make another maybe 10 cards out of this lot. So I think it would make it even cheaper. So you probably get a card for $1.50 once you add all of these to it as well.
That's right.
So it's very good value.
Yep.
So it is worth getting those random packs. Unfortunately, they did send me 3 the same, and so I gave Mum one and my daughter one, and the other ones were slightly different, but not much. So yeah, so that is a great pack. I just thought I'd show you because I did promise you that I would show you. With no further ado, we shall get into my mother's little haul. Now, Mum did buy sets of curtains.
Yeah. But
And we are both, this is our favourite colour, which is maroon or maroon, if you pronounce it that way. Now, what was the issue with these?
well, they come in 4 pieces. I thought it would be 2 curtains, but there's 4 pieces, and you still got to put the stuff on to actually hang them. So you got to put tape on them, because all you can do with them is put them on a rod, and
On
then
a
they won't
rod.
slide.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, I
all
don't like
they
that.
are, they're a rod pocket, guys.
Yeah.
So these
So-
go on a conduit rod.
Yeah.
However, if you put this on a conduit rod, they will be permanently
Yeah.
closed because you won't be able to, what Mum's saying is you won't be able to open them because it doesn't slide.
No.
So she's upset that she still has to now put the tape on,
And,
either
and
for
put,
hooks,
and put 2 together.
and she wants to sew 2 together to get the width.
Yeah.
And then put the tape on, which I'll have to help you out with that. We'll have to go to Spotlight and get some tape.
Yeah.
And we will redo these. Now, they are full 230 length.
Yeah, they are.
So they're the full
Yeah.
length.
Yeah.
And
And they're good quality.
they are. They're decent. They are a little, you can sort of see they're a little bit see-through.
And they're shiny.
But they're a lovely, they feel like poly cotton. And I think they would, well, we'll have to play around with it and we will get some tape because we prefer the wooden rails with the little, what do they call them? The little round circles with the little eyelets and you put the hook into them.
So they slide easy.
So they slide easy. Now I have on mine, I've just got the conduit rods, but the fancy ones here. And I've just bought the big curtains with the big round eyelets and they work really, really well.
Yeah.
And they also, now the old curtains, remember they used to have the plastic on the back, guys? And I used to hate them. I never used to like washing them because you had to wash them with the fabric facing each other. Otherwise, if you hang them with the plastic facing, they will get stuck together, which quite often it happens. And if you live in a hot climate like we do have in Australia, what happens is even if they're hanging up on their rods, what happens is when they're closed or open, when you've got them tied back or whatever, if your house gets really, really hot, they will stick together where they're folded, and that's exactly what happened to mine, because then when I opened them, you had all little bits where you could see through the material because the plastic had ripped off and stuck to the other side. So now, apparently they now have, which is what I've bought, they now have a blackout curtain, which is the same principle. It's the material on one side and it's got this, not quite plastic, but it's material, but it is a blockout material. So it's all in one and it's fused and it won't stick together because it's not made out of plastic. So they're the better curtains. They are a little bit more expensive, guys, but well worth it because those plastic back ones, I will never buy them again. And also, Mum and I, years and years ago when Nikki was still a baby, so that's over almost 40 years ago, Mum asked me to make her some velvet curtains, which I still have. I've now given them to my son to put in the granny flat. Yeah. And what we did is, because they were velvet, we thought, okay, we'll just get some old sheets, or, well, we bought some sheets from the shop, not old. And what we did is we put a piece of tape on the, or, you know, hemmed it and whatever, and the tape that was put onto the top of, once you sew that sheet onto the back of the velvet as a backing, you then put the tape over the top on the back, and so you then can hang them up as per usual, but they now have that sheet as a backing, so that's what gets damaged in the sun and not the actual velvet. And now, because they're so old, my son has them in his granny flat, and the sheet has deteriorated slightly, but I said, before, you know, up until you get a nice veranda, we'll leave it. And once you get the veranda, we will then take the backs off and put new sheets on them so that they're brand new again. And that's what we've done, haven't we? We've made our own. But anyway, so she's happy with the colour. It's a beautiful, beautiful maroon. And, oh, there's the little stars of my, see the little stars here? That's my little astronaut that's sitting there. Now, we will get onto those and we will fix them. And maybe we'll show you again how they turned out.
I can't remember exactly. I think they were about $26 for the 4 pieces.
Oh, that's not bad. $26 for 4
$26
pieces.
or $27.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And we will be able to fix that.
Yeah.
We will get them sewn together and we will put tape on
$29.50.
$29.50, guys. She's written down.
Yeah.
So $29.50 for the 4-pack. Now, Mum thought that this item was a free gift.
Yeah.
However, when I went in and did her price adjustments, it wasn't free at all. It ended up, this free gift ended up costing Mum $27.85. And what it is, it's one of those little portable mini printers. And they're really cute. They do come up sometimes. You can get them as free gifts. However, comes with a little booklet, a little user manual. Now, I did try to I downloaded the app onto my phone just to try it out. And it is a cute little printer. And what it has is that inside here, you have a little roll. And it's the same sort of, similar to the rolls that you get in checkouts. And what it is you download an app that goes on your phone. And then when you take pictures on your phone, you can then print them through the app onto this little printer. I couldn't get it to work on my phone. However, I do know that they do work. I think Nikki's got one that's it's like a Polaroid.
You can actually get them in bigger sizes too.
Yeah.
Because apparently that one was meant for children.
Oh,
but
okay.
I didn't know, but I thought it was a free gift.
Yeah,
But
so Mum was duped. So be aware of that, guys. So what did you do to get it as a free gift? Did you
I have no idea.
did you
though.
do one of the little spin things or
I
or
don't-
100%
I think
off?
there was a thing that I got 2 free gifts.
Okay.
And I clicked on that. And then with the curtain, that thing came, but not another gift. So I don't know.
Yeah, so obviously it wasn't a free gift because I did
Yeah,
check her
I
orders.
did pay.
And
Yeah.
she did absolutely pay $27.85. Now,
Yeah,
guys,
exactly.
I have played some of their games where, like you said, you choose 2 gifts.
Yeah.
And then, now, remember we did, those of you who have been with me for a while, remember we did mention that they do sometimes say you get 100% off one item and then you supposedly get 90% off 5 to 7 other items. Now, I have already shown you that that's not the fact, because actually, because I do a lot of shopping and I've had over 200 orders with Temu, which is shocking in itself. So what happens is it doesn't give you 90% off. Well, it does according to the prices that they give you. However, because I know the prices of a lot of the items, because I do sometimes leave items in my trolley, so it will entice you to buy those sorts of things. Well, you already know what those prices are of those particular items that you already like, right? But when you go for the 90% off deal, they up the price. So instead of paying, say, $6.85 for that item, now to get the 90% off, it's $10.95. So then when they take 90% off that, you're actually still paying more than half price for or even 75% of that same item, because they up the prices. But you can't check them in your trolley. Another thing that I have found also with Temu, guys, is when you get products from a local warehouse, you don't get price adjustments on those. I have had, I think, remember the big awnings that I bought for the windows? I've got one sitting there that we haven't put up yet. Now, they cost, I think they were just over $100 each. I think I bought 3 and it came to just under $400. I got great food for Fishland and that, but I have never had a price adjustment on them. The toilet seat that I bought for $85, I've never had a price adjustment on them. Any other items that I've had from local warehouses, I do not get price adjustments on them. And they do not count towards free shipping. Even though my order, because of those 3 awnings and plus a few little items, came to over $400, I did not get free shipping until I had the $50 with Temu. Do you get that? Isn't that wrong? So be aware of that, guys, because you only get free shipping if the items come from Temu itself.
Another thing is, when they say, oh, you know, they send you an app and they say, oh, there's 2 free items for you waiting. So you go to the app and you pick 2 free items, right?
Yes.
So whatever you like to pick, you pick. But then the trick is, you think you're going to get these 2 free items. They ask for your address, so you click that you want those 3 items, and they
Yep.
put your address and everything hunky-dory. But then, the next thing is, they make you buy up to $60
Yes, that's
to
right.
get those 3 items.
And again,
So-
once you get up to 60 or 50, whatever your thing is, your buff, because some people only have to spend 30, most people have to spend 50.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yes, they do, they say 60.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why they do that, guys, is because those other items, yes, you get those other 2 for free, but the cost of those other items are already calculated
Yeah.
because they up the prices
That's
of all
right.
the others.
Yeah.
And there was one other thing that I found. Oh, yes. If you do go in for that deal and you've chosen some of those items and then decide, no, I don't want them, and you go out of that, all those items are still in your trolley, but they are now full price.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so unless you actually keep an eye on what's in your trolley, because I've done that a few times and gone, oh, no, I don't want to do it. It's probably one of those stupid scams. So I go out of it, and then when I go to put my order in, if you do not check your trolley, guys, you will find that all those items are in your trolley, but they're no longer free and they are full price.
Exactly, and that's probably what happened to me with
And
that.
that's what I think happened with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that, guys. It's not necessarily a scam as such. However, they are
Very
still
clever.
duping you.
Yeah, yeah.
So just be aware. This is another bag of goodies for Mother. So I think you should open them and you should show the product because they're your gifties.
No, these are not gifted. I bought all.
No, you bought them all. So,
Yes.
oh, is there a list in
There
here?
is a list in
Okay,
there.
I will look for the prices while you... Hang on, guys. I've just got to find the list. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so what do we got? A wallet?
We've got a beautiful lady's
Oh, what a
purse.
lovely purse. You have to hold it up so people can see. Oh, that's lovely.
It's maroon, and it also got a thing
You have
here.
to lift it up, darling.
Yeah, hang on. I have to take it out. See, that comes out
Okay. Oh, for your driver's license.
for your licenses or special cards you want
Yeah.
to put in, which you want to hide.
Yes.
I can't get it in, so I'll put it in later.
We'll put it in after.
But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, so it holds 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards.
Okay, hold it up a little bit better.
Yeah.
Now this purse was 1968. So as Mum was showing there, you put your money in here and it has got a divided pocket and it's beautifully lined with an almost like
Yeah.
a silky look. It has the little tag.
Also
So-
got a little coin
Yep.
purse.
So you can even put your license in here because it's got little slip pockets there. Open it again, you've got more, and here you have little slots. Now, I can't remember what they use these for.
I don't know.
I did find out, and I can't remember what they're for. If anybody knows, please leave it in my comment. I can't remember what
No,
these
I
are
don't
for.
know what
I
they
think
are.
they're for coins, actually. I think you can slip a couple of, we've got small coins like our $2 coins. You can slip them in and just have them sitting there. You've got cards, more slip pockets, and also it has the zippered part for your coins. So that's a beautiful little
Yeah,
wallet.
it is.
A little
I'm really pleased with it.
little purse, and that
Yeah.
actually what Mum, that's double-sided as well, guys, so there's plenty
Yeah.
of space for all of that. That's wonderful, and that just simply slips in there,
And it's small, so
and
you
it's
know.
nice and compact, as Mum says, and it comes in a beautiful, show them the little, it's got a little dust cover,
Yeah.
and it
Beautifully
comes in a
boxed.
beautiful gift box as well,
Yeah, it is.
which we will show.
Yeah.
And that's, as I said, under $20.
That's the
It
gift
feels
box.
It feels like leather, but I think it's just pleather. And there you go.
Yeah.
Look, it all comes in a beautiful little box. And the box actually says best wishes for you. So it's a lovely little gift box, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So that's yours.
I'm really
You
pleased
can
with it.
open the next gifty, or not gifty, well, it's gifties because we're getting them, but they're not free. Next up is
Two bras.
2 bras. Oh, you're showing your knickers online. Woohoo!
Well, whatever.
Sexy lady. Okay, the bras cost $14.48 for 2. So again, the maroon. Show the back. So it's got the thick.
Elastic.
Oh, okay. So it's got no buckles, guys.
No.
It's one of those
And it opens up on the front
There
as
you go.
well.
And you
Yeah.
can open it. It has this
Yeah.
thing at the front. Now, do you find these comfortable? Have you bought them before?
I've never had them.
Okay,
so,
she's never had them before, but they have got the thick straps, so
Yeah.
they don't dig into your shoulders,
Yeah.
and it hides the back
They look
fat.
very big,
It
but
hides the back fat because it's nice and thick. And it's really pretty and lacy, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that. Very nice. I love
so
those.
I've got a black one and a maroon one.
And
they're
look
both
at,
the same.
Look at the fancy stitching on the ends. So you could actually wear this by itself under a jacket if
Yeah.
you are that way inclined.
Yeah.
You know, it's not too revealing, but yeah, that's a lovely little lace edge that you
Yeah.
can wear under a blouse, or even under, like I said, just wear
Yeah.
a bra
They're
under
really
a jacket.
lovely.
They're gorgeous, and under $15 for
Yeah,
two.
for two. Yeah.
That's brilliant. I like those.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those. They're lovely.
Okay.
So they're well worth it, guys. $14.48 for two.
Yeah.
And of course, you had to have maroon.
Yes.
Of course, Mum and I have always loved maroon.
Maroon and black.
Maroon and black. Most of my clothes used to be black, guys, and everyone thought I was a bit of a goth, and everyone said, oh, why can't you wear colours? Now I wear really bright colours. So this is a Temu shirt that I picked up a couple of weeks ago, and I love it. It's nice, and I bought.
Japan.
Yeah, I love it. It's really pretty. So now I wear bright colours, but I still prefer my uniform, guys, is a pair of blue jeans and a black t-shirt. That's me. I'm happy. I don't wear dresses. There's your next item you can open. So you got some really good stuff, Ma.
Yeah. And this is a lovely, absolutely lovely
Hey,
blouse.
that'd go nice with your brown pants. Oh, that's lovely. And the sleeves have got, oh look, it's even got a pattern. See the pattern on it? It's got a pattern, and it's got
Absolutely
the
beautiful.
lovely little.
It looks a bit oriental.
It does.
But yeah,
It does.
yeah.
It's very lovely.
But I love it.
It actually does look a bit Chinese.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and look at all the stars from the astronaut. That's lovely. I really like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's a bit short though, Mum.
No, it's not bad.
Oh no,
though.
because it's got
No,
the lace on. It's got
Yeah.
that same clear stuff on the bottom.
It's okay.
Nice. I think you'll be happy with that. And if not, she can always send it my way. Which is what we do anyway. We always end up, you know, swapping things. Okay, next up we have this item.
You can unpack
Oh,
that.
you want me to unpack it? Okay. And it is, I don't know what one it is, but it's a dollhouse. I think I've got my mother hooked. What do you think, guys? So this one comes in a jar. And it's actually, oh, this is a magic house, Mum. We don't do magic.
What do you mean you don't do magic?
Anyway, we'll have a look, see what it's like. And I don't know if it's a glass dome. It
Yeah, it
looks
is.
like it does look like it is. Yes, it is. So this is the actual, what it's going to go in, and that's quite cute. And it comes with a large tube of glue, and this will be the lights. And let's have a look what
Very
else.
little, but
It is.
anyway.
But, well, you know what that means, don't you? That it's going to be real small
Tiny.
work.
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a quick look. And yes, it is. So this will be the balustrades. And this is the pack of all the bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So that'll be the top. So it's got everything in there that you need, guys. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so it's got full instructions how to do everything, how to make all the furniture. And it's going to be lovely.
Very tiny.
It is tiny.
I
but
did
have
not
a look-
realise
have
it
a-
was
Have
that
a look
tiny.
at the details, guys. You've got to actually make all the furniture. So you're going to have fun doing that. And what did that one cost? That one was $26.49. And there are all the different ones that you can get.
That's a whole series.
So there's lovely, lovely little ones there. And this is the one that she's got, is this one here. So I think that's lovely. But there's not a picture. There's no picture because Temu has a habit of putting it right on top of the pictures what you want. And that's what it is, guys. So when she's finished it, we will show you. When will she finish it? We have no idea.
Yeah. Good question.
One day. And this one is your next item.
That's a-
Oh, what did we pay for that brown top? The blouse was $22.48 for the little oriental looking blouse. And what have you got next? Another
Dress.
blouse? A dress.
No, dress, I think.
No, that one's not on there.
A dress.
No, it's not on there.
Oh.
So she didn't put a price on this one, guys.
Oh, well, sorry.
And it wasn't free though,
No, it was not.
but it's very pretty. And it's one of those type. And it feels
Very
a bit,
long.
it actually feels a bit, it feels weird, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, it feels a bit weird. It is good quality though. It's very good quality, and it's
And
got the it's got the elasticize. It's that thick, and it's all, you know, rows of elastic.
Yeah.
And then it's quite long because
Yeah.
Mum is tall, and it's got the lovely little laced edge sleeve, and the pattern's quite lovely. And we don't have a price, but I would say that would be around between $18 and $22,
Yeah, probably.
which is probably what you
I
would have
thought I'd
paid.
written it down.
Maybe it's on the bag. Is there anything written on the bag?
No.
Oh, she's slack. I can't get any good workers anymore. Okay, next up, she has this item, which is her last item, guys. And this is a diffuser. Well, actually, yes, it's an aroma diffuser. And it's $20. Oh, we've got two items. It's $20.48, and I shall open it for you while Mum repacks her bag. And it's a beautiful shape. It's absolutely lovely. Now it is a chargeable one, which compulsory in your charger.
I forgot to buy some oil for it.
That's all right. I can give you some, can't I, guys? I've got so many. Here you go. What would you like? We've got cherry blossom.
Have you got
We've
honeysuckle?
No, I won't be giving you a honeysuckle.
Oh,
That's my favourite. I don't
Oh,
have any
really?
anyway. I've got citronella, I've got fig, I've got cherry blossom, or I've got
Cherry
orange
blossom is
or
the one.
lavender. No, what's
no,
this
not
one?
lavender.
No, not lavender. I can't have lavender in my house because my daughter's allergic to it. I don't have lavender because Nikki's allergic. Okay, I've got orange. So you can choose orange. Now these were the ones that I hauled a couple of weeks ago, and they're brilliant. Now they're only 10 mil, but they're very, very, what do you call it? If you smell them, they're very, very nice.
Oh, yeah,
They're very strong.
That's okay.
Well, that's citronella, and that'll keep away the mozzies.
Okay.
Or you can have, that one's really nice. That's a cherry blossom.
That's actually nicer.
Yeah, well,
I
you can have
prefer
that
Yeah.
because I've only got one citronella, but I've
Yeah.
got plenty of cherries, so you can
Yeah.
have that. Do you want another one?
No, it's all right.
I've got fig. Oh, that's nice.
What do you actually do with it?
Well, I'll show you what you do.
No, I prefer this.
Okay, well, you can have that. Do you want this one as well? The
Yeah.
fig? So you got two. Okay, so Mum's now got fig and, what is it, cherry blossom? So what it is, it's a diffuser, guys. So there's your on-off switch. It's similar to this one here, but this isn't a Temu one. And that one also diffuses, but you can turn the diffuser off. And it's the same with this one. This one actually has a timer. It's got 1 hour, it's got 3 hour, 6 hour, or off, or on, sorry. And what you do is you lift the top, and there's a little basket, a little plastic thing in there. It has got a maximum line on there, which you have to make sure that you know where it is. And there's no mark on there. Why is there no mark on there? Am I blind? I can't find the mark.
Probably.
Anyway, I wouldn't go too much past. There's a little shelf here. I wouldn't go much past halfway line. So give me that marker. I'll mark it for you so that you know where the line is. So we've just put a permanent marker in there. So you put water in here into the little reservoir. You add 5 to 6 drops of your scent. You then pop the top on, and then you turn it on, and you have to have it plugged in, or I don't know if this one can charge, and then
I should imagine you can.
yeah, I think, well, I don't know if you can't have it, no, you have to charge it first.
Yeah.
Because this is taller than that, if
That's
you know
right.
what I mean. So yeah, you charge it up, and then you can have it on and it will go for up to 6 hours. 1, 3 and 6 hours, and then you just simply do that. And yeah, and that was $20.48 for that. And it's quite nice. That's what it'll do. It'll diffuse your water, and will put humidity into your room, which is really good if you have air conditioning on a hot day. It's great to diffuse some water because it puts a bit of moisture in the air, because as we know, air conditioners do dry out. Now this is a little pack of stickers, and we haven't done a thumbnail again, which we do. Oh, and it's exactly like my t-shirt. Look, they're all little. You must have had a little.
Well, I thought they were different. I thought they were all different things, but anyway.
They are. They're all geishas.
Yeah.
I think, aren't they geishas?
Yeah, all geisha girls. All
Very
Japanese.
pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Really pretty.
But
And
yeah.
they were $3.78 for a pack of what looks like to be
each,
20. There's
yeah.
about 20,
Yeah,
and there's a whole bunch of them.
they're beautiful.
They are beautiful. They're
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. They'd make some really nice cards.
Yeah.
Or just stickers in general. You could put them on a blank notebook or whatever. And that's your haul, my dear.
Thank you.
Now, we have to do a thumbnail, and I haven't got any. So we'll have to think of something to do. Okay. Yeah, we can do them. Okay. So this is one of mine. Now I paid $4.48, and they're still $4.48, and they're a pack of 30, and they're 32 by 48 centimeters. And what they are, they're really good, I hope. They're little dust covers. You can use them as dust covers. Now remember, I hauled some of these before, and I didn't think they had drawstrings, but they do.
Yeah.
And you put your shoes in it when you're traveling, or if you have a shoe rack like I do, that's why I bought them. And you just want to cover your shoes, ones that you don't wear often, so that they don't get all dusted up. So,
Oh, what a good idea.
would you like some?
Yeah.
Yeah, take some.
Okay, thank you.
And so what you do, yeah, so there's a pack of
Good
30. I've just given Mum probably 10. And what you do is you just simply put your shoes in, and you can still see what they are through the thing, because it's quite see-through. And if you grab the little end that has the rip, you actually rip that little bit off, and there's your cord, and you can draw string.
They're the same as those
And-
pink ones you bought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good
because
idea.
I did buy pink, and then I bought these
Yeah.
as well. These ones, the pink ones, I'm using for when I travel, and these ones will be for my shoe rack, because I
idea.
want to put my leather shoes in them, or leather look shoes. Next up, I have got. I'll just pull it all out. Oh. Now I have got one of them in small for you. Oh, I have to go and get it for you. Okay, now I've got all my items sitting on the table here. I'll do that one last. What is that anyway? Okay, so something in here that's rattling. Now this one, I know what it is. $5.84, now $6.49. Now this I'm using for the birds. And this, now remember I got the blue one as a Fishland gift. And what it is, it has, now you can use that box as a gift box. Just put some, if you're into that, you can put some nice paper over it and make a little gift box out of it. So what you do with this, guys, is you put these on 3 different areas. You click it through here, and it's not easy. Now, I think the last one I did, I actually had nails. This one I don't, so I'm probably going to be able to do this a little bit easier. Oh, it's so tough. Okay, so that's one. And then you've got to find the right one for the next one. Oh dear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do it at probably there. Okay, and then you just simply push it down. It's not easy, and I'm scared I'm going to break it. Yep. Oh, that's tough. And then the last one, we would put over here. And so what I'm going to use them for, guys, is I have a lot of native birds that come here, especially rainbow lorikeets, and I sometimes get, well, we get a lot of cockatoos, which are very destructive, but that's what it does. I'm just going to get that one back.
Good idea.
And so the blue one I'm using for water, and this one I'm going to put bird seed on. Now remember the little shepherd's hook that I hauled? So one side will be seeds and the other side, the blue one, will be for water. And they sit on the shepherd's hook and we get birds. They hang off these chains and they eat, or they drink, whatever. Sometimes you get the really small birds actually hop in and have a little swim on a hot day. So that's what that one's for a bird. Now I have your small one of these. Now this is a pot of, it's for, I'll tell you in a minute, $14.25, now $17.27. And what it is, I've got one for you. Now I bought a couple of these because a friend of mine told me that he could not even lift his leg. He had lower back pain from sciatic pain. And he said his wife had a look online and found this. It's called horse warming gel or whatever, and it's got a really weird name and everything. And what it is, guys, it's not for horses, it's for humans. And what it is, it says, now it's balsam, right? So it's a warming gel, and it's extra strong, and I'll show you what it is. It's, oh, I can't show you what it is. It's, anyway, it's like a really bright orangey type gel. And what it does, it regenerates and nourishes cosmetic for warming personal care. The massage gel is used for supportive care for some muscles, back tension, tired muscles. Sportsmen swear by the power of the horse balm. The gel contains proven extracts of red vine leaves, horse chestnut, lemon balm, chamomile, hops, valerian, yarrow, and fennel. Wash hands after use. Avoid contact with eyes, for external use only and not suitable for young children. And so, warming, regenerating and nourishing cosmetic for warming personal care. The massage gel is used for supportive care for, is that just say the same thing again? Okay, so, and that's what it is, guys. It's a, I will show you because it is a nice colour. Now, I've already opened yours because I had to show them that one as well. But for the new people that are here, I'll just show you. Oh, this one's actually, yeah, it's more, it's more like a pink colour. So if you want to put that somewhere where you're sore, just rub it off. And what it is, it's a pinky gel. And I have a smaller jar for Mum. I need the big jar because I've got my hip problems. And so what you do is you rub it on and you rub it until it is all in. And you're supposed to wash your hands after, so just you've got a blob there.
Yeah.
And what you do, because we are still calling, I will make her wipe her hands with one of these. Because it has, oh look, there's my astronaut. See the astronaut? Galaxies. And what it does, guys, I have tried it on my thigh where I have inflamed thigh muscle. And it does work. And what this guy did, as I said, he could not lift his leg. He could not walk. He has lower sciatic trouble with his lower back. And he's been having lots and lots of trouble. And he actually went and got, his wife went and got that. And he is moving like you wouldn't believe. So it does help if you exercise a lot and you have sore muscles. See, it does, Mum has put it on her arms and it has gone into her arms quite well. It's not sticky, it's not oily, and she has got a sore ankle. That's why I bought her a small one, which I will go and get in a minute. And so Mum, this is a 500ml pot, and as I said, it's just under $15. The 250ml pot I think that I bought for Mum was about $11.50, and it's the exact same thing, but it's a 250ml, so it's half the size. And I will get that for her, and she will be able to rub that on her ankle because she has a lot of ankle problems and knee problems. So hopefully that'll help you. And honestly, Mum, it does work. Good. because I'm on heavy duty painkillers for my thigh and my hip pain. Now my hip pain is due to arthritis, so there's not much I can do. However, my thigh is inflamed and nothing's working, and I have been using that, and I tell you what, it's working, guys. I'm able to sleep without having to take a painkiller, so
that's good.
I'm hoping it will do the same for you.
Yeah.
Next up we have, now this is a cute little item. What did I pay? Why have I not got the price? Oh yes, I have. $1.59 I paid. They're now $3.13 because they're becoming very popular. I know, it's almost doubled.
Yeah.
Now, it's a silicone. Do you know what it is? What do you think it is? Oops. Now, it's a little jug, right? And it's got a little lid that pops on. What do you think it is?
Yeah, you could use that for anything, really. But I have no idea what.
Okay, what it is, guys, it's a chocolate melter for the microwave. So what you do is you put your little chocolate beads in there, you know, your little flat beads. You pop it in there, you shove it in the oven, you put the little lid on top, and you melt it. You can either sit it like that in the microwave, and you put it in for half a minute, check it, put it in for another half a minute, check it, and then you simply just lift that off, and you can pour, because it's got a little pourer there, and you pour your chocolate over your cake, cupcakes, whatever.
Okay.
So it melts it.
Chocoladebolle.
Exactly. Chocoladebolle. Well, chocoladebolle is the Dutch word for chocolate eclairs, the round ones with the cream inside. Fresh cream, not mock. We don't like mock cream. So fresh cream, and then you pour the dark chocolate on top, and
yummy.
and it all oozes out. Okay, next up we have this little item. Cost me $2.07, now $2.41, and what it is, it's for a set of 4, and I will just grab that box to show you. Sorry about that.
Right, what do you got on your scissors?
What have I got on my scissors?
Yeah.
Oh, water. Okay, so what they are, now it comes with all the little screws which have just gone all over the table. They're tiny little, they look like little brass feet. And what they are, so if you have a box, well obviously a wooden box, not this sort, you screw them onto the corners and you put little feet. So if you have a cute little box that you want to bling up as a gift, or even if you have a box like this and you put some foam in it and cover it with a bit of velvet,
what a good idea.
Make it into a jewellery box, you might like to put these little feet underneath. And I have actually done that. So what you do is you just get a piece of foam. If you have...
What's your little screws?
Yeah, there's little screws there. So there's 4 little corners, and they just have 2 little screws each on the bottom. And they do come with the little screws, so you have all of them.
Beautiful.
And what you do, like I said, you have if you've got a beautiful little wooden box, and it doesn't matter what size because they just go on the corner. So your box can be... Well, I wouldn't use a large box because they're small, but you could use a little box up to at least a foot wide or 30 centimetres. And you just get some foam, and if you've got a little bit of velvet, even if you have some material left over, you can cover that material, or you can make a little roll out of it, or you can make little slots, you know, put slots in the foam, and then put the material slotted in.
Make a jewellery box.
And you know, you can put your rings in there, you can put your earrings, you can put your necklaces in, and then pop these on the corners, and you've got a beautiful little jewellery box. It just blings it up.
Good.
And I think I have bought them before, but they're slightly different because they do have different designs. Some are more ornate, some are like have little butterflies on them and whatnot. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to use them for. Because remember, you quite often buy those little wooden boxes at the second-hand shops, and just add a couple of feet.
Well, I used to buy them for Paul because he used to collect them.
Yeah, my youngest brother Paul collects boxes, wooden boxes, and so whenever we see something like that, we usually grab it. And now you could bling it up for a couple of bucks. You can bling it up with that. And this item costs 93 cents, now 56 cents. No, sorry, sold out. It's sold out. 93 cents sold out. But I did find another vendor who had them for $1.77, which is almost twice the price. And what it is, Do you know what that is? Have a look. I'll just show the people, lovely people, friends at home. Do you know what that is, Mum?
Yeah, looks some type of a, could be used for sugar spoon, could be used for anything.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is.
But that, I think it's got to do with fruit.
Yes, it has. So
Yeah.
if you have when you have a pineapple
Yeah.
and you want to eat the pineapple,
Yeah.
this takes out the little eyes. So you put that in and then you squeeze it and pull it out. So it takes out the little eye bits. Now also, here's another little thing that a lot of people don't know is that if you cut the top off a pineapple and you grab one of those little, you know how they've got the little shapes? If you grab one of those little shapes and pull it, you have a perfect little, that goes right to the core, it breaks off. And you can just pull it off like a share thing. You can just pull off one of those little, is it octagons? Are they octagon shape?
Well, yeah.
So you just lift it a little bit and then just pull it and it strips all the way back to the core and you have a perfect little bite-sized thing and you just chew it and throw the little bit at the end. Perfect. Or you can just cut it in rings and take the little eyes out with that. That's what it's for.
And plant your top.
Yeah, if you plant your top, you can, it takes
And
2
it becomes
years.
becomes a pineapple again.
Yeah, takes 2 years and
I've done that.
it will grow.
Takes
Okay,
time.
this is a leather sewing awl. So it's awl as in AWL. And what it is for sewing leather. If you have a leather handbag that you need to resew, or shoes or anything like that. $2.99 now $3.31, and it comes with a little case, and inside of it it has your different sized needles. It has 4 needles, and they have got the hooky bits. They're quite sharp, and it has your tool. And what you do now, you just simply take the top,
Open it up, yeah.
open it up, you stick one, and this is fantastic for leather because leather is really hard to sew. And so what you do, now that one's too small. Do we turn that around? Okay, so it has a little thing. Now it feels like there's something in there too. There is, look, it opens up and you have larger heads. Now this one, so that's got a little thing in there. So you pick your size. Now that's a smaller one, so I'll put the smaller one back in the little reservoir there. So that goes in there. It just felt like there was something in there, a little secret. And then these are quite large. So I would say that size. So you put the one in that you want because they're all different sized little end bits. I've put the small one back in and then you simply screw that on a little bit. You pick your needle, you put it in and you tighten it. And then you have yourself a sewing needle for leather. And as I said, they all have different end bits, and this one looks this one's bent. And they are really, really thick needles. So you probably can't see that properly anyway. But I will take that needle out because that's quite lethal. But I quite often, like I actually redid my zip on my leather handbag because I paid so much for my leather handbag at the time. I thought it's worth me redoing the zip. Now, I've never done it before in my life. It was it wasn't an easy job. And what I had to do is unpick all around the zip, take it to Spotlight, match it up as best I could. And then what I had to do is with the leather, where the zip came out, I would then have to lay that in first and glue it with a shoe glue. And then I glued all that first, and then I hand sewed the zip into the handbag because you can't put it under a sewing machine. Well, I did a little bit, but the ends you have to do by hand. And I redid it, and honestly, it worked. The bag, it looked like it was done by a professional. You just got to take your time, and I got quite a few months out of that handbag until finally something else happened to it and I couldn't use it anymore. But I did get a lot of use out of it, and that's what you can use these for, because I did it with normal needles and it was excruciating.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what you can do. Next up we have a something. A little something. Oops. Now, this item is an animal bookmark. These are animal bookmarks. These are absolutely adorable. It's a pack of 20 and they cost $2.70. They're now $3.06 and they're absolutely becoming very popular. So what it is, guys, it's a little container. It's a little cardboard container, but it's really cute. And it's got a little, what does it say? Sweet love. So inside are your tiny, tiny little bookmarks. I didn't think they were this small. There's 20 of them. And they're so cute.
What are they?
They're bookmarks. So what you do is, have we got a little, I'll just show you. So what you do is, they're really super, super tiny. And I'll just show you. I might have to put some on here just to show you what they are. I'll just put a few on because they are really super tiny. And they're so cute. They're so adorable. Oh, they've got a few of each. I didn't realise that. I thought they were all different. There again, see? We got duped. Duped. Now, they are so cute. Okay, so I've got quite a few of the little gingerbread men. And I've got quite a few of those. Quite a few lollipops. Okay, so there's only about 5 or 6 different sorts. And I have shown you. So this is how big they are. They're that big. Tiny, tiny. And that's what they look like when you put them on a page. So we've got 5 different sorts. So that's a double up. So you got the envelope, the flying love heart, the little gingerbread men, the lollipop. Oh, well, there you go. There's only 4 sorts. So they're the 4 that you get, and you get 5 of each. Okay? So there's 20 of those little bookmarks. They are really cute.
But would you use them?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, you could use them in your Bible. You could use them in a book. Because you only really need a tiny little thing to let you know where you are in your book, don't you guys?
Your favourite scripture, yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Would you like some?
I don't know if I...
I'll give you 1 of each. That way you've got a little set.
Oh, 2 or 3 will be enough.
No, I'll give you a set.
I haven't got that many favourite
but there's a set of
scriptures.
4. So there you go. There's a set of 4. There's 4 different ones. And, oops, dropped one on the floor, which I'll pick up later. And even the little box, guys, is cute. You could even use that as a little gift box. Next up, aren't they cute? I love them. Next up, we have this item. Now, these are valves, or they're sort of like, I'm going to leave this in my car. If you travel and you are out in the middle of nowhere and you get a puncture and you have a pump in your car, hand pump or whatever, you know, a foot pump, I should say, and you have a puncture or whatever, these are little puncture savers. Now, there's large and small. There's 2 different sorts, and one's fallen out of the container. I've got to find it. There it is. So what they are little containers. So you get 10 pink and 10 white. The pink ones are the small. So they are they're little screws. They're little Phillips head screws, and you get the screwdriver with it. And they fit like that, and you can screw. And what you do is, if you have a little puncture in your tyre, this one's a bit larger, you actually screw this into the puncture temporarily until you can get help. So you can still then pump your tyre up, and you'll have a slower leak by putting this into it, if you know what I mean. So that just screws into the little puncture. Because sometimes you only get a pinhead hole.
Yeah,
So that
nail.
yeah. So there's a pack of 20, 10 of each with the screwdriver, and you can just simply leave that in the boot or the glove box, and you're able to help yourself. They're great for bikes too. You could use them on bikes, whatever. Just to get you out of the, you know, and so you're not stuck in the gutter somewhere, so you can get yourself to a service station. Again, I've bought some more of these little ejector seat things, which is exactly the same, but these ones are white in case you've got black buttons, and these are black in case you've got white buttons. And they will, I'm going to put one in my car.
What are they?
Ejector seat. So if you've got a spare button, you put the sticker on it, and you tell people when they're in your car, if you don't shut up, I'm going to eject you out of the car. You say, there's the button, and they look at it and think, oh. Just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun. That's my warped sense of humour. Okay, next up, we have this item. Oh, these are some more of those little feet. These ones were $2.49, now $2.07. Now, I'll show you the difference because they are really nice. These are totally different, right? So you've got that sort. Or did I buy two the same? Take that back, they're absolutely the same. So they're exactly the same as the other pair. So two sets, and they will just bling up a little box beautifully. They would even look good if you've got the wooden boxes that you get for tea bags, different sorts of tea. You know how you got your slotted little, put the feet on that. It looks great. Okay, next up we have this item, and this looks like a fish scaler, but it's not. I paid $1.19, now $1.96, and what it is a double-sided peeler, and one side is a normal peel, so just don't look at the other side here. So one side is a normal peeler, and then the other side julienne's, and it's got a really good handle, good grip.
Didn't you have that one?
I have bought one before, and I loved it. It's got the smiley face, and I love these so much. I bought a second one, and that is obviously if you have little bits that you need to pull out, and that's got the hair of that little smiley face. You can scratch it out with that. And yeah, and they do with carrots if you're doing soups or things like that, or salads, and you have if you have chunky pieces of carrot. So this, you julienne it, and it comes out in these little shoestring strips. Brilliant, love it. Last item, guys, sadly. This item, my last one, what did I pay? $3.49, sold out. However, I found another vendor who was selling it slightly cheaper for $2.98. Now, I do try to remember before I place an order, I go in to my cart or shopping trolley, and I go and click on each item. I do the little camera trick to see what vendors have it, and I get the cheapest price. Now, it doesn't matter so much because sometimes you will get a better price adjustment if you do pay a little bit more. Now, what these are, it comes in a little clear box, and what they are, they're little heel protectors. Oh, I don't need to open the box, sorry. It's like a little dispenser, and there it is there. See, they're shaped like a little mouth.
When you buy new shoes.
And they've got a little silicone. So I'll show you what it is.
That's good.
Because it has a little perforation where you pull it off. But then it doesn't stick, so I have to stick those down. Like so. Okay, and what it does is you pull that little silicone, or it's not silicone, but it's like a special little pad, and you stick that in either the heel of the shoe or onto your actual skin, and it is clear, you don't see it, and it will protect your heel from blisters. Okay, do you get that?
Yeah,
so
good idea.
I would personally put it on the shoe itself, because that way you get a lot more use. If you put it on your skin, it won't last as long, and that is really super sticky. It will stick really well. So you can put that on the inside of your shoe, and it's invisible, you won't see it, and it will protect you from getting blisters. And I don't know how many are in there. I think it might be a pack of 20 perhaps. So they're all in there, and it's a little dispenser, and yeah, and that was the haul.
Good one.
How good was that?
Very good.
So, and we still haven't done a thumbnail because, as you know, guys, I always forget. So we shall do a thumbnail with the cards. You can do the large ones, I'll do the shorter ones, and we will do a thumbnail. Smile. Okay. Right, and that was the haul, guys. Thank you so much for visiting with us today. Always remember, be kind, be nice to one another, treat each other how you want to be treated. That's the way Mum brought us up, and that's the way I brought my children up. And if you treat people nice, they'll treat you nice back. And the world would be a much nicer place when people do that.
I agree.
Do you have anything else to say? I love your necklace.
It's so old.
She's got a beautiful little necklace. Looks like a little cat bell. It's very cute.
Yeah. Meow.
Okay, Mum says goodbye, I say goodbye, and we shall see you next time when we're looking at you. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now.
Bye.